Welcome back to Perks Recap. I'm really excited to get to this. This is Steve Vai doing Stillness in Motion, and I guess it was '05 Gravity Storm. I guess maybe that was the name of the tour. Regardless, it's Steve Vai. I know I'm gonna like it. I'm glad to be getting back into like a guitar god, someone that we had on the Top 10 Guitarist podcast that we definitely talked about. And that's top 10 guitarists of all time, and he was talked about on that. I think he was on at least one of our lists. Regardless, he's right there with anybody you want to put up against him. He's that good. And of course, I always say if you donate to the channel, I'll react to anything you want, of course, and that's always the policy, and that's still the policy. But I do need I got to get back into some more of the rock gods and the guitar gods that I did a lot. More so a year and a half ago, I really was doing a lot of, the Gary Moores and Steve Vai and Jimmy, all the guitar guys that I'm talking about. And I got to get back into those a little bit more, I think, just to kind of reestablish the basis of this channel, because that really is the base of the channel. That was the whole reason I started this channel. But again, anything you want me to do, I will react to. I'm trying to find more time to do other stuff as well and get back to the basics of this channel, like I said, and get back to these guitar gods because I just love it so much. Anyway, that's my spiel. Thank you for joining me. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and here we go.
Perks Recap Reaction.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. So heavy. How am I going to pause? There's nowhere to pause. It's not really a solo at this point, so I guess this is as good a time as any to pause. Plus, I wanted to make sure that I mention there is a harpist back there playing an electric harp. Now, this comes to us from Al. He gave me the donation and the suggestion. Once again, I want to thank him for that. And he gave me all the musicians we're hearing right here. He listed them all off, and he did mention there's an electric harpist. I'll go through the email at the close so we know who we're looking at here. But this is a heavier song than I'm used to from him, and also not really quite as bluesy. I mean, it is to some degree, but not quite as bluesy as some of the other stuff I've heard from him. But this is just dirty. This is just a dirty, grungy kind of sounding song, and I'm here for it. I'm loving it. This is fantastic. And of course, I knew I would like it because it's Steve. No vocals, fine by me. Let's keep going. Or that should be the only time I pause, hopefully. Oh, here we go. Feel the heavy bass. This is filthy. This is wow. There you have that is Steve Vai. And well, first of all, I need to get it out that I'm an idiot. I totally misread this. The name of the song is Gravity Storm. Stillness in Motion is the name of his live DVD that he printed out that came out in 2015. So the name of the song is Gravity Storm. So there you have that. Yeah, Al mentions that he absolutely loves this song, and there's just ridiculous guitar playing and ridiculous solos. But here we go with the who was on stage here. Of course, Steve, Dave. It's either Weiner or Weiner. I'm going to go with Weiner. Dave Weiner on the other guitar. Philip Bino on the bass, and I'll tell you, that bass was heavy. That was a heavy bass. This song was just disgusting in all the best ways. Jeremy Colson on the drums. Fantastic intro. And Deborah Henson Conant on the electric harp, and that is an interesting instrument to have on stage with him. Doesn't surprise me. He kind of experimented with a lot of stuff like that, gave people chances to be on stage with him, and wow, I was really impressed with that. And Al did mention that we'll see her a couple times among Vai's other cast of all-stars. So we'll see if we see her again when we do some more Stevie Vai in the future. But regardless, I thoroughly loved it. I loved getting back to the guitar-driven heavy songs, the heavy guitar songs that I love. And he's one of the best ever, like I said at the beginning. And so, I'm absolutely here for it. Was even more impressed than I thought I would be. I knew I was going to be impressed. I knew it was going to be awesome. And it was even better than I thought. And of course, Steve has a lot of instrumentals. Some songs have vocals, but for the most part, a lot of instrumentals. And that's no problem here, for me as well. Hopefully you're on board with that as well. Hopefully you're on board with Steve Vai. We got another one from Al coming up shortly. He's got a third one that he recommended. And it's taken me a little bit to get to all three, but I'll be getting to that last one, which will be a Frank Zappa song. And he does like Frank Zappa. He's given us a few Frank Zappa songs, so that'll be interesting as well. But that's going to do it. Thank you guys again, as always, for joining me. Thank you guys again for the podcast likes. If you like the NFL, make sure you check out the NFL podcast that we do on Perks Recap. And that's going to do it. Until next time, I will see you later.